Catalyzed reactions. These are the very important reactions. First one is the aldol condensation reactions, and second one is the Cannizzaro reaction, and third one is the Perkin reaction, and fourth one is the benzoin condensation, and fifth one is the haloform reaction, and the next one is the Knoevenagel reaction. These reactions are basic catalyzed reactions of the carbonyl compounds. These are the very important topic in this lesson. Next topic is oxidation of aldehydes by Baeyer-Villiger oxidation, and reduction of carbonyl compounds by Clemmensen condensation, and as well as the Wolff-Kishner reaction and MPV reduction. And finally, we have the analyze the aldehydes and ketones with 2,4 dinitrophenylhydrazine, Tollens reagent, Fehling test, and as well as the shift test, and as well as the haloform test. These are the subtopics in unit 4, carbonyl compounds. And the final unit is 5th unit. The 5th unit will contain 2 chapters. First one is the carboxylic acid and its derivatives, and second one is the active methylene compounds. In carboxylic acids and derivatives chapter, we have to discuss the what is meant by carboxylic acid, and the nomenclature of the carboxylic acid will be discussed. And the carboxylic acids are generally classified into 3 types depending upon the number of COOH group. If the carboxylic acid will contain only one COOH group, then it is called as the monocarboxylic acid. If the carboxylic acid containing 2 COOH groups, then it is called as the dicarboxylic acid. And if the carboxylic acid will contain 3 COOH group, then it is called as the tricarboxylic acid. This classification of the carboxylic acids and structure of the carboxylic acids will be discussed in this chapter. And then the general methods for the preparation of carboxylic acids, especially hydrolysis of nitriles, amides, and hydrolysis of ester by acid and base with mechanism, and third one is the carbonation of the Grignard reagent. These are the 3 important methods for the preparation of the carboxylic acid will be discussed. And special method for the preparation of the aromatic acid by the oxidation of side chain, hydrolysis of benzotrichlorides, and Kolbe reaction. These 3 are the special method for the preparation of the aromatic carboxylic acid will be discussed. And also the physical properties of the carboxylic acid and the chemical properties of the carboxylic acid will be discussed in this chapter. And finally, dehydration of the carboxylic acid by Hunz-Dicker reaction, and decarboxylation by Smith reaction, and Arnold-Einstein synthesis, and finally halogenation of carboxylic acid by HVZ reaction will be discussed in this chapter. The next chapter in 5th unit is active methylene compounds. In this chapter, first of all, we learned what is meant by active methylene compound. Generally, all are know that CH2 group is called as the methylene group. This methylene group is flanked by 2 electron withdrawing groups. Then it is called as the active methylene compound. In this lesson, first of all, we will learn the definition of the active methylene compound by taking 2 examples, that is S2-estic ester and as well as the malonic ester. We have to explain the active methylene compounds. In S2-estic ester, first we discussed about the keto-enol tautomerism and the preparation of the S2-estic ester by Claisen condensation, and then hydrolysis of S2-estic ester will be discussed, and by using S2-estic ester how monocarboxylic acid and tricarboxylic acids are prepared will be discussed, and finally how urea will be react with the S2-estic ester will also be discussed in this chapter. And the second is malonic ester. This malonic ester preparation from acetic acid will be discussed, and the synthetic applications of the malonic ester, that is preparation of the monocarboxylic acids, dicarboxylic acids, and alpha beta unsaturated carboxylic acids will be discussed, and how malonic ester will be reacted with urea will also be discussed in this chapter. It is the total syllabus for the second BSc third semester chemistry. Inorganic chemistry will contain 2 units, and organic chemistry will contain 3 units, except 4th unit, all unit containing 2 chapters. Next, we will discuss the syllabus for the practical. In third semester, we will do the titrometric analysis and as well as the organic functional group reaction. Already we know that the theory examination will carry 75 marks and internal examination will carry 25 marks. Overally theory exam carries 75 plus 25, that is 100 marks. And finally the practical of third semester will carry the 50 marks. This practical will contain 2 parts. First one is the titrometric analysis and second one is the organic functional group reactions. In titrometric analysis, that is volumetric analysis, first experiment is determination of iron 2 using KMnO4 with oxalic acid as the primary standard. It is the first titration. And the second titration is determination of copper 2 using Na2S2O3 with K2Cr2O7 as primary standard. These two are the volumetric analysis. And the second part is organic functional group reactions. In this topic, we will learn the reactions of the alcohols, phenols, aldehydes, ketones, carboxylic acids, and as well as the amides. These functional group, the characteristic reactions of these functional groups will be discussed in this topic. Overally, it is the syllabus for the third semester practical examination. Coming to the examination pattern, we all are know that the theory examination will carry 75 marks. The question paper will contain 2 parts, part A and as well as the part B. The part A will contain 8 short answer questions. We have to choose the 5 questions. Each question carries 5 marks. 5 into 5, 25 marks. In part B, there are 5 long answer questions with internal choice. Each question will come in from the one of the unit. That means first unit contains 1 essay question with internal choice. The second unit carries another essay question with internal choice, like that. All the 5 units will use the equal priority. In the next video session, we will discuss the actual syllabus, that is unit 1, chemistry of D block elements. Thank you.